In this video, we'll see how we can use the Touch ID authentication mechanism for our usual apps that have login screens. So we no longer need to have, the typical username and password for the login functionality. We can use the Touch ID or the Face ID that Apple has already provided in many devices. So in this tutorial, we'll be seeing only Touch ID and Face ID will come as a new video for you. And using Touch ID is very easy, and do follow step by step. It has got just 2 or 3 steps, and bingo, we are going to have it. All right, so let's get started. So what I've done is I just have one button called login. On click of this, I'll have to start the authentication, and this is the function that gets called when the button's clicked. That is all I've done. So the first step, I'll have to import local authentication. So this is going to provide me with the context that I need, using which I can read if Touch ID is enabled in the device and start actually authenticating the fingerprint that is placed on the Touch ID sensor and so import local authentication, step 1. Step 2, I'll have to create few instances of the context and error and message. So we'll do that. So I say let context is equal to context of instance of LA context, and I'll have to create a message that I show to user before the user can place his finger on the Touch ID sensor. So I say, authenticate yourselves or any proper message for that matter, and then I'll create another instance for error, because error can happen, the authentication can fail. So I need an instance for this as well, and this will be of type n as error. And then step 3, I should first check if device already has Touch ID sensor in it or not, and that is what we are going to do now. So if I use context dot can evaluate, so this is going to tell me if the device can actually evaluate the fingerprint using the biometrics or not. So I say dot biometrics, and the error, I'm going to pass the instance that I've created above. So if the device can evaluate policy, means if the device has Touch ID sensor, then it comes inside the if block, else it goes here. So what do we do in the else part? For now, I'll just print device as no Touch ID sensor. But in real scenarios, you can probably just navigate to the usual username and password screen for that matter. So coming to if, now that we know Touch ID sensor is present in the device, so what do we do next? Step 4, I start evaluating. I start showing the message to the user, telling, authenticate, put your finger on the Touch ID sensor and authenticate. Ideally, I'm going to display the message that I've created here. So I say context dot evaluate policy, and the policy is going to be the same, which is biometrics, and the localized reason can be any string. So I'm just going to display the message that I created on the top, and this is a callback that tells me whether the authentication was success or failure. So when we get an error, we also have an instance of error so that we can do something according to it. All right, so now what shall we do if success? So as of now, to keep this tutorial simple, I'm just going to say print authentication succeeded, and if not, we say print failed. All right, so ideally what you can do is, suppose if the authentication is success, you can move to the dashboard screen, or you can navigate to the home screen or any screen you want on the app. So else you can probably say Touch ID is not working, try the usual thing, and you can probably navigate to the usual login page, which has got username and password text fields where the user can enter those. So, and there's one more bonus point on this tutorial. So you'll be learning how to simulate Touch ID feature on the simulator, because we'll be testing this on the simulator. So make sure that you are running this app on the simulator, or on the type of simulator that has Touch ID in it. So 8 plus has Touch ID in it, so I'll be running this. So we have this button. So how do we check this on simulator is we go to features and we have an option called touch ID. So enrolled means my device is enrolled for touch ID. What happens if I remove this? You can see now it is not enrolled, and what will happen when I click on login is, so it checks context dot can evaluate policy, it cannot, so it comes to else part and says device has no touch ID sensor, and that is what is printed here. Now let's go to the other case. I'm enrolling my device. So yeah, it will come inside if, and we'll have to wait for this. So login. So yes, once it has come inside the if block, I've started evaluating the policies. You see this line, context dot evaluate policy. So it is asking the user, and it has got the message that I've typed, like this is the message that I've given. So it is also displaying the message. So now how do I simulate it? So I go to feature again in touching ID, and I say matching touch. So it is success, and so it says authentication succeeded. Seeing the other scenario now, I say non matching touch. So it is actually failing, and if I give cancel, it means this evaluating of policy has failed. It has come to else part, and now it has printed failed. And it is as easy as that, and I hope this video has helped you. And do subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you.